We'll see how this will start. We have Stuffy, Boku, and ABC on the side of the Cardinals, and Fort, Koala, and Serve on the side of the Embers. Koala versus Boku on the kickoff. Koala wins it to the left. Fort gets 50'd out here as Stuffy looks to carry this one. Looks to put it up off the backboard, but no real follow-up from his teammates. As it comes back the other way, Serve is up. 50s, but the ball goes back over to Koala. Koala 50'd by ABC, though, as Stuffy pops her up. Stuffy looking for a double. Can't really get it, though, as the ball starts to make its way back. ABC beats one over to Stuffy. Great pass. Ball stays in on the side of the Embers. And so far, the Cardinals have really been the team that's had more control.
Yeah, they have. The Embers need to get it off of their back end with a good shot by Koala. But looks like the Cardinals are taking over.
Yeah, it seems like the Cardinals are really connecting their passes, whereas the Embers are really just trying to counter, and they aren't really having that support to really get any substantial offensive pressure as the ball continues to be over on the side of the Embers, just trying to get it clear. Serve to Koala, though, trying to get a shot on target, but it's cleared out. Fort putting it back on, and it's an open net. Bit of a defensive misplay, and no one's back. And despite the possession, the Embers take the 1-0 lead here.
Yeah, it looks like one of their players went off too far to the left, and Fort just saw his shot and took it.
Yeah, just an unfortunate defensive position. And despite possession, it's the team that pots the goal first that gets the lead. And now the Cardinals are in a position here where they have to bring this back as ABC tries to get the touch but cannot. Fort gets a nice pop out. No real follow, though, as there seems to be a lack of boost. As the ball's getting cleared by Stuffy, but it's countered back in. Fort's up on this, trying to get control, can't quite, so as Boku looks for the double, but it'll just float in, and now we're tied here.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are making awkward positioning on that third man, and Fort just couldn't come down to save his team.
Yeah, Boku was on the sidewall, Fort kind of caught up high by the ceiling, and Boku makes no mistake on his shot, not really back on the defensive, and now we're tied here with 3:30 to play. Koala over to Fort, trying to get some passing going here, trying to really switch up the momentum. Ball is going to float down mid, but ABC is there. ABC trying to connect over with Stuffy. But Fort trying to get a shot on, but can't. Boku manages to get it clear, though, as it goes back into the corner of the Embers. Embers still playing a lot on the defensive. We'll see if that'll change here. As just endless pressure, a great pass from ABC, and Boku makes no mistake on the shot, and now it's 2-1 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals are just keeping that pressure, and it doesn't seem like there's much the Embers can do about it. They've held possession for at least like 80% of this game.
Yeah, Cardinals, if they manage to keep the possession, they'll definitely be the team to take this, because there just seems really frantic on the side of the Embers. Just cannot get sustained pressure. And the team play has definitely been stronger on the side of the Cardinals. Serve trying to get it deep, but it goes over towards Stuffy. No real contest as Stuffy will look to air carry this one out. Tries to beat two, but can't quite as he gets 50'd over to the left side. Fort trying to get the control here. Bit of an awkward touch. Koala tries to get a tip, but it ends up going over to Boku. Serve with a shot. Off target, though, is Boku. Kind of caught up on the post. Bit of an awkward rotation, and Koala sinks an easy shot, and we're tied with half the game to play.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are just making those simple defensive mistakes, and the other team is just countering on it. We might have a high-scoring game here.
Yeah, definitely. These teams don't really seem settled. They've played better series to get to this point, and we'll see if they can settle in and focus on their game here as we finish out this one and move into the other games of this series. Fort gets a nice little block, trying to go up to carry it forward. ABC looking for a shot. It ends up going high and wide, though, as Koala misses on his back wall hit, though. Over to Stuffy. Stuffy with the shot. What a save from Koala and Fort. Serve looking to get this one clear. Serve over to Fort. Fort with another miss, though, off the sidewall. They're just struggling to connect these passes and get sustained possession here.
Yeah, this Embers team is very much struggling against the Cardinals, who it looks like they're just playing against a independent team right now with the way they're keeping this possession.
Yeah, they're just playing possession. They're not really, like, none of the passes on the side of the Embers are connecting, missing things, and the Embers are missing things I have not seen them missing. And now the possession stays firmly in the side of the Cardinals. Constant clears, constant pressure. The only goals that they've let in have been simple defensive mistakes, whereas the Cardinals are doing better at punishing with passes and more quality chances. Stuffy misses on that shot, though, as ABC tries to put this shot towards net. Misses, though, as Stuffy's trying to keep this going. A pass to Boku, but Boku misses on it. Comes back to ABC. ABC looking to pot one here. Off the backboard. Misses the double, though, and a nice 50 by Ford on Stuffy. Koala with possession. Looking to get this one clear. Hard off the sidewall, but ABC is there and clears it back out into the Embers side. Stuffy tries to get a touch, but misses. And that leaves the net open, and serve makes no mistake. And the Embers, despite their issues, are leading with 50 to play.
It's hard to say if these teams are playing not their best game because they are nervous, and if we will see one-goal games in the near future.
I don't expect the series to remain this way. These teams are better than this. They're really just trying to feel each other out and really get those nerves under control. But we will see. I expect much stronger defense moving in. Boku looking to carry this one deep. A touch, though, and a miss. ABC has an open shot and scores it. Another defensive mistake, and we're tied with 30 to play.
Yeah, it seems like both teams, just these defensive mistakes. It looks like the Cardinals have been winning all game, but when it comes to the defense end, both teams are struggling.
Yeah, the offensive pressure has been on the side of the Cardinals, but defensively, both teams have made really bad mistakes. And we're tied 3-3 on not too many high-quality chances here. Ford looking to carry this one in, tries to get a shot, pops up high, a little wide, though, for any kind of center. Stuffy gets 50'd out by serve, though, as the ball's going to drop down to the mid. A bit of a pre-jump from Koala, but he can't quite bury it. As Stuffy looks to get control of this one, looks to clear it out. Going for the dribble, beats out one, looking to put this towards center, ends up not quite getting on the side of the ball, though. Serve over to ABC. ABC cuts off serve. ABC looking to get a shot here as it comes off the sidewall, and it'll drop into overtime here in game number 1. ABC wins the kickoff, but Koala is there. Koala trying to keep the possession. Nice touch off the ceiling. Beats out 2 defenders. Stuffy's last man back here. And 3 charging Embers players. Ball goes mid, and the shot goes through. And the Embers pull it out of the grasp of the Cardinals and take game number 1.
Yeah, this has been a very, very close series. First game going to OT. I think the Embers right there started to film out a little bit more off that kickoff, but the Cardinals, they're still going to be looking good this whole series.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I'm going to say that the Cardinals had a very good start of the game, but then they got kind of awkward defensively and gave up a bunch of goals, whereas the Embers started very, very slow. But by the end, they were starting to connect passes and starting to counterattack. And I think if they continue that into the rest of this series, they could have a good shot of winning this thing.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the game was fully lopsided just because of the defensive mistakes. So at this point, it's still anyone's game to take.
Yeah, we will see as game number 2 about to go underway. We will see if this will get more controlled as serve versus ABC on kickoff. ABC wins it. Stuffy's up, trying to put this towards mid, but beat out by Koala. Koala looking to counterattack here. Tries to put it mid, can't quite as Boku gets this one clear, but cut off by serve. But Stuffy 50s puts on a shot. ABC's up, tries to put it on target, but Koala is there. Koala trying to get this one clear, but Boku is there, gets the touch on it. Boku over to Stuffy. Stuffy tries to beat out one, but cannot quite. ABC gets a clear here. Koala pops her up. Another 50, pretty much up in the air here as Fort beats this one through. Fort on the ball, but ABC's able to shut him down. Serve on the follow-up, tries to put it mid. Koala is there, but gets 50'd vertical by Stuffy. ABC up. Already much better offense on the side of the Embers. Still 0-0, but the shots have been way more in their favor to start this one.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are getting their defensive rotations in so far, so looks like this series is going to be a lot better than the last.
Yeah, a lot more lower scoring, I believe, as the defensive play is stronger, but the offense has shifted. It's more on the side of the Embers, putting up constant pressure. The first little bit of offense coming out from the Cardinals here right now. Serve looks to put this one out. A nice touch from Fort, though, as Fort looks to carry this one, looks to put it towards the mid. 50'd out, though. A little bit of a bump on Fort. Fort trying to keep possession in the side of the Cardinals, but Stuffy's able to beat out him. Looking to continue this one out, but Serve's there to cut it off. Serve puts the shot on target, but Boku's there and gets the save. But a shot comes out and it pops up off the crossbar, but Stuffy is there. Nice pinch by Stuffy, though, able to bail his team out. Off the ceiling here. A shot, but nice save coming out from Serve. Ball goes towards the midfield, trying to hit Boku in the air, but just wide. Koala tries to get it clear, cannot quite. As Stuffy's up, Stuffy's got a dribble here, gets the reset, but 50 by Serve. Almost a great play, but a great shutdown by Serve. Stuffy puts it mid to ABC. ABC puts up the shot, but a great save from Koala. Defensive excellence from both teams here in the first half of this game.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are starting to get back on offense, and both teams are doing great on defense. This is going to be a very good game.
Yeah, already a great game, and a much better game too. 0-0 versus the high-flying, high-scoring game one. Defensive plays better, less sloppy, and I think the first goal that goes in may end this one.
That could be the case, which isn't the case for many games, but both teams are playing incredible right now.
Yeah, both teams are stellar on defense. This seems to be one of those defensive battles where both teams are putting up great chances, but the defensive rotation is keeping everything shut down, preventing the shots and preventing the follow-ups. ABC tries to put it mid, gets beat out by Serve, though, as Serve looks to go on the counterattack here. Bit of a double miss from Boku and Serve, but ABC is there to clean it up and put it deep in the Embers side. A nice pinch from Fort and a nice follow-up. Tries to beat out Stuffy, but Stuffy takes it into the corner. Stuffy gets beat by Koala, though, but Koala hits it to Serve. Serve tries to get it clear, beats out Koala. ABC beats out Koala, but Stuffy is there. Stuffy tries to get it clear, but shut down by Serve. Boku's there to beat him out, though, but Koala bails it out with a big hard clear as ABC tries to get it out. Lots of back and forth, but no super high quality chances here, as both teams are just trying to get that first goal, trying to set the pace. With a minute to play and it's still 0-0, this could really be a one-goal game.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like any team is making that many mistakes. There's been maybe one or two from both, but neither team has been able to capitalize on it. So yeah, the few slight mistakes coming out in this series have not been enough to end in a goal. All the centers are getting cut off with backboard and net presence. Serve looks for a shot, gets beat out by Boku, though, as Boku gets this clear. Boku tries to get it to ABC. ABC gets there, though. ABC looks to get it mid, but shut down by Ford on the backboard. Ford beats a second off the backboard. Koala beats out the one, trying to put it mid past ABC, but ABC beats him out off the backboard. Ball bounces off the corner wall awkwardly here, trying to get a shot on target here to end this regular game. But now we're into overtime here in game number 2. Second straight overtime, but a very different game. But yeah, it ends within 4 seconds. Yeah, it looks like both times the games in OT have been very short, with the first game being in 12 seconds and this one being in 4. But
just a really good kickoff from Stuffy. Ball goes up and an easy finish from ABC. And what an anticlimactic end to such a low-scoring game. And the Cardinals take it, and the series is tied 1-1.
Yeah, both teams have had a game, and they felt it out, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do these next few games. If they change up play styles with 1 win each, it's going to be hard.
I don't think play styles will be changed. I think both teams are probably happy with how that second game went. Maybe not happy with the scoreline, but the game itself was very good on both ends, offensively and defensively. So if anything's going to change, in my opinion, I think it's going to be simply just trying to get a bit more passing and a bit more follow-up on the offensive plays to get through despite the heavy defense. Here we go, though. Game number 3 here. as Koala takes the kickoff versus Boku. Beats out Boku, though. Bit of a miss from ABC. His ball's going to roll towards the net and in. What a misplay to start game number 3.
Yeah, it's already looking to be such a different game than what happened in the last one, with ABC getting an unlucky redirect into his own net.
Yeah, just doesn't get the touch he wants, coming off the sidewall. And now it's a 1-0 lead for the Embers. 4 seconds in, very different than game number 2, as ABC looks to take this one in. Beat out by Serve, though. Serve 50s with Stuffy. Over to Koala. Koala tries to get a shot here. Didn't quite get the reset, though. There was a chance he would have got it, but didn't quite. As ABC tries to get this one clear. A shot put on by Serve, but an easy cutoff by Stuffy. But Ford is there. What a read. What a shot from Ford. Beats out 2 defenders. And it's 2-0 for the Embers.
Yeah, that was just a very good play by Fort, making that turn really quick and cutting off Koala, but it worked in the long run.
Yeah, cut off Koala, but definitely surprised the 2 defenders. Easy shot. And now it's 2-0. And if I'm the Cardinals, I'm trying not to get flustered here. Boku hits it away, but Serve and Koala working together on this one. Ball bounces in the midfield. Serve is there, though. Serve looked to pop this one up, but beat out. Bit of a misplay there in the midfield. A bit of a double commit on the side of the Embers. And we'll see if Boku can punish. But Boku gets beat out. ABC's there to counter. Over to Stuffy. Stuffy going for a dribble, looking to put it mid. Doesn't quite get it, though, as Fort gets this one clear. Fort trying to follow it up. A decent 50 with Boku. Another 50 with Boku, looking to put this one mid. Does so. Any follow-up from his team? We will see. No, ABC beats out the second player on the Embers. But the ball goes back to Koala. Koala looking to get a ceiling shot here. Doesn't quite reach the ball, though, as Boku gets it up. Fort puts it towards the midfield, but it gets cleared out. A nice follow from ABC, though, as the ball was going in deep. But Koala is there on the counterattack. And the ball going back and forth like crazy. No team really able to get it out of the corners. And if you're the Cardinals, you're worried because you need something to be in the next minute or you're falling behind.
Yeah, with this game already being 2-0 for the Embers, and now 3-0
Wow.
with a great dribble from Koala.
Yeah, what a solo play from Koala. Gets the possession, beats one high-flying defender, Stuffy left in the one-on-one, and beats him to the far side. And it's 3-0 for the Embers. They have control here. We'll see if they can hold on to it because there's still a lot of Rocket League left to be played. What a kickoff, though, as Stuffy gets the shot through. And just like that, the lead has been lowered to just 2.
Yeah,
a bit of a missed kickoff from Serve.
Yep, this is perfect for Cardinals. They needed a goal, and they needed it soon. So that kickoff was just perfect for them.
Yeah, they take the lucky break on the kickoff, and now it's just a 2-goal lead. With 3 minutes, that's very, very doable. But we'll see how the Embers can do with holding on to this. Stuffy tries to get it out, going for a bit of a dribble here. Stuffy really big on those dribbles. Over to Boku. Boku tries to put it towards mid, but can't quite. As Fort gets a shot, but an easy save from ABC. But awkward on the defensive. Stuffy has to make a no momentum save. Boku tries to get it clear. Cut off from Fort. Fort pops it up. Boku there off the backboard, though. Able to shut her down. ABC going for a bit of a dribble here, but cannot quite get there. As Stuffy pops her up. A little low on that, but Fort is there. Fort manages to get it. Serve puts it back to Koala. Great back pass. As the ball is as they're trying to put pressure, trying to connect passes. And if there's one thing the Embers are doing, it's connecting these back passes. And these passes midfield, they're connecting better as a team, and it's working to their advantage here.
Yeah, Cardinals should start looking for those. It's putting them in awkward spots, and maybe that's what's going to put the Embers into awkward spots, you know?
Yeah, the team that does better with the team play, better with the passing, has been the team that's been up on top in the possession game. And if the Embers want to if the Embers keep doing this, they could have control. And if you're the Cardinals, you need to start implementing this. Boku trying to put some pressure on, though, if you're on the side of the Cardinals. ABC tries to get there, he does, but can't quite. And Koala off the backboard, big boom. Fort with the follow, but just off target. A great counterattack there. But Koala is there, tries to put it towards the midfield, but Stuffy cuts her off. Stuffy tries to follow this up, gets past one, and 50s through the second. What a solo play from Stuffy, and now it's just a 1-goal lead for the Embers.
Yeah, that was a great fake by Stuffy, and it made Fort be very awkward, and he just had to come in and 50 it in.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward with the fake, forced out the position, caught flat-footed, forced it right through. And now the Embers have to start getting worried with this only 1-goal lead, and there's still a minute 22 to play here. Boku looking to make it a no lead, but a great save from Koala. Koala tries to put it into serve, but now it's back in the defensive on the side of the Embers. And they're just trying to force this out to prevent this from getting tied up, because this kind of a comeback could really swing the momentum not in their favor.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are starting to fit in. They're both starting to get this great pressure as they tie it up.
Yeah, what a shot from ABC. Stuffy puts her up. Koala with a bit of a mistouch towards the midfield, and a great shot from ABC. Pots it top shelf. And now 3-goal lead has just been nullified. 49 seconds to play, all tied up, and the Cardinals have every bit of momentum here. And the Embers need to get control of this game, or they could lose one that was firmly in their grasp. But as I say that, they say, we just blew a lead. It doesn't matter. Fort with a great pass to serve. And now we're all tied up. And now it's a lead for the Embers here with 44 to play.
Yeah, I say the Embers are feeling really good about that one, especially after going from a 3-0 to 3-3.
Yeah, maybe gives them a little bit of momentum as Stuffy tries to get it clear. A nice cutoff from Koala, though. As Fort just doesn't quite get there. ABC tries to dribble over, but doesn't quite get it. Double demo, though, on the side of ABC creates a ton of space for the Cardinals. But nice cutoff from serve. Lots of space created, but no play was able to come from it with a nice 50 from serve. But Fort tries to pass to try to block this one. Does so successfully, though, as the Cardinals are looking to get a goal here with almost no time left. Bit of a mistouch from Boku, though, but nobody on the side of the Embers able to challenge it, and the possession still stays with the Cardinals as they put it mid. A great pass, but what a save from Fort, and the ball will fall, and the Embers take Game 3.
Yeah, that was a great game by both teams, and it shows that the Cardinals are really good at playing under pressure with that 3-0 deficit and coming back. Something most teams can't do.
Yeah, they didn't let it kill their mental. They were like, we need to get this back. They got it back. They held on to the lead. They take the game, and regardless of the actions of the game, they won the game. And despite the comeback, the Cardinals have nothing for it.
Hopefully this series goes great.
Yeah, hopefully. This has been a pretty solid series so far. Back and forth all night. And here we go, game number 4, a pivotal game where the Embers can look to put a stranglehold on the side of the Cardinals. ABC tries to get a double, but can't quite get it there as serve tries to get a counterattack. Might have flowed in, but a great save from Stuffy. Fort tries to put it towards mid, but doesn't quite get there as serve puts it back towards the midfield, but a great backboard defense there coming out. A shot up, though. No good defender back. No, not really a defender back, but a nice scramble save. Off the crossbar as Fort tries to pot that one through, but can't quite get it. Bit of a hectic start, but no goals in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, it seems as Embers, right off kickoff, they was on the ball, trying to keep the pressure on the other end, and it just didn't end up working out.
Yeah, they're trying to keep the pressure, but it just seems quite scrambled. No real goals coming out of it. The shots seem kind of weak so far, with no real super high quality scoring chances. But we'll see if that'll change here as 1 minute officially just passed. Still very corner-based gameplay, lots of scrambling. No real connected passes. Lots of whiffs, just another whiff coming out. Koala beats out 2, but gets demoed as ABC keeps the possession in. Tries to get that one on target, but can't quite. Stuffy tries to get the shot, but can't quite get there, though, as ABC gets bumped by his teammate. Serve trying to take advantage of a bit of a misplay, but can't quite as Fort hits this one off the corner wall, but no real follow. Boku trying to carry this one. Tries to get a bounce, but a Koala is there, cuts her off. Stuffy trying to get that one clear, but a good 50 from serve. Going towards the mid, but can't quite get there. as ABC tries to get that clear, but gets 50'd, unable to be capitalized on by the Embers. Lots of movement, but no real goals yet. A great save by ABC on a really high quality Embers chance. The first really close chance of this game. But the score remains tied, and we're almost to the halfway point of this game.
Yeah, it seems as both teams are getting these little mini chances, but not being able to get a very great chance other than that last one.
Yeah, as we said, that as you were saying that, a great infield pass, but the ball goes clean off the crossbar, not even a shot on target. And those need to be converted on if we want to see goals here. And the Cardinals really need to get that on target off of, because it was a great play, but nothing to come from it. Another block by Stuffy, though. Serve tries to put it mid to Koala. Koala with a beautiful shot. And the Embers take the lead with 2:22 to play.
Yeah, that's exactly what both teams have been looking for, that first goal. And it looks like Embers just ended up slotting it in first.
Yeah, Embers, the first team to get one of them to go through. Wasn't even that high a quality a chance, but just a good follow-up. And now it's a lead for the Embers, who have been playing with a lead a good bit the last couple games. And they look to hold this one here with 2 minutes to play. Serve trying to get this popped up, but can't quite get there, though, as Boku tries to get that clear. By Serve, though, a great pass to Koala with the shot. What a pass infield from Serve. And Koala makes no mistake, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, speaking of those high-quality shots, that was a very high-quality play, let alone shot. And Embers take it 2-0.
Yeah, the infield pass was excellent. And with 2 minutes to play, it's a 2-0 lead, and we'll see if the Embers can do a better job holding this lead than they did the last one. But as I say that, Koala with a beautiful ceiling shot, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, it seemed like Koala just saw his opportunity, saw the other player too far up, and just took it. But the Cardinals have been in this situation before, so...
Yeah, basically a repeat of last game. We'll see if the Embers can hold this lead. Embers have been the more offensive team. Koala popping off this game. We'll see if it'll hold. As Fort looks to put this one towards the midfield, gets a shot, and it's 4-0. A beautiful angle from Fort in the corner.
It's a very great shot from Fort. But what you got to think is, what are the Cardinals thinking of doing in this game and the next coming games to stop this from happening?
I'm not sure. They managed to get a couple of goals after the lead the last time this went to a really high score line. But if I'm the Cardinals, I'm thinking like, we're getting completely out offensed. We're scrambling. We're not doing the passing we did to start this series, and that needs to change because the Embers look like the more full team here. They're connecting their passes better, and they're playing as a team better. And if that continues, the Embers will take this. Koala looking to get control in his corner, looking to pot it out, but a nice beat from ABC. Boku is up, trying to get the shot, but can't quite. Stuffy with the follow, though, and it's 4-1 with 1:16 to play.
Yeah, it was a great team play with Boku missing, but still going for the bump to give Stuffy the wide open net.
Yeah, it was just a decent team play, decent constant pressure. And if I'm the Embers, I'm saying don't take the foot off the gas. We've been in this position and we've lost, and we've had to really fight back. And they don't want to give up this lead. They don't even want to take the chance of giving up this lead. And we'll see if they can do that as Koala looks to carry this one out. Can't quite get it through, but a nice 50 from ABC. ABC beats out one defender, tries to put this mid, but a nice beat from Fort. Fort looking to carry this one out. Does so successfully as the ball goes into the corner. A decent pinch from Boku, but will there be any follow-up here? Boku beats out the attacker as Koala has it in his corner, looks to get it clear. Another one off the ceiling, but not really the power he wanted as an easy block for ABC. Over to Boku, back to ABC. A nice team play, but not really a conversion here as that shot is just off target from Stuffy. Lots of plays, but not really the high quality scoring ones. They're not really converting as much as they would want if you're on the side of the Cardinals.
Yeah, they just need to hit it in the top and pray, because it has been like this at the start of the game for both teams, and the Cardinals scored one and now it's back to it.
Yeah, they have not really been converting on their plays, and they need to convert those team plays because the Embers are. and the Embers take game 4 and now have a 3-1 series lead. My prediction's looking pretty good, if I'm not going to say so myself. And the Embers have just been the team in way better control. They're converting on their chances, they're being calm and collected, and they're just potting goals early and taking control in the first couple minutes.
Yeah, as we looked at the rosters, do you think Cardinals sub an entity as a way to figure this out, or do you think they're going to stay with the same roster?
I don't believe Entity will play. I don't, because Entity was played at the beginning of the season, then went non-playing due to work, and now he's back playing, but he hasn't practiced with this team very much. He's a good player, but he doesn't really have that chemistry. And if the Cardinals are going to win, they need to win with this roster.
That is very true.
Stuffy gets the first possession, but Serve cuts him off. Serve looking to get a dribble, can't quite get it though. Bit of an awkward touch to the side as ABC can easily counter. ABC looks to pot one here, but can't quite. Nice 50 from Koala. Back to Serve though. And right now the Cardinals are coming out flying. They're playing with everything on the line. And they're coming out and saying, we need to speed up our play to win. And they're really trying to do that here.
Yeah, it looks like the Embers are kind of got a relaxed look. It doesn't seem like they're going at the same speed that they went at last game.
Yeah, and if I'm a fan of the Embers, I'm a little worried by that because they're a team that has struggled to keep leads in individual games, and that could happen on the series point if they don't really lock down and take this last one here. Koala pops her up. Tries, no one there to follow it up though, as it's just a giveaway to Boku. Serves up though, Serve cuts off Boku. Boku didn't really have the possession he wanted. As Fort gets 50'd. ABC's just a 50 machine in the corner, but nothing really to come from it. As Koala tries to put it on target, doesn't quite get it. Serve with a shot. Fort. This possession for the Embers is suffocating, but a miss from Ford on the open net. And ABC in a 1v2 can't quite get it through. Pops up back to Serve. Serve misses the shot though. 2 open net misses on the side of the Embers here. They've had possession, but they haven't converted on it.
Yeah, it looks like they're starting to get nervous. They know they can lock it in here, but it just doesn't seem like they can. They've been playing like it was game 1, missing stuff.
Yeah, that's 4 open net misses at this point. We're only 2 minutes into this game. The Embers need to convert on these chances. These are chances that got them a 4-goal lead in previous games, but a great solo play from Koala. Nice save from Boku, though. Follow-up shot, but off target again from Serve. No real conversion on the constant pressure by the Embers, and if I'm the Embers, this is getting worrisome because they need to convert on these. This is what won them all the 3 games they've won. Koala trying to get this clear, cannot quite get it out, but because ABC is there to boom it back in, ABC over to Serve. A nice touch from Serve. They've got the possession. We'll see if they can convert on it. A nice demo from ABC though. Back to Fort, a nice cutoff from Stuffy. Boku gets the nice clear here. Trying to follow up on his touch. Beat out by Serve though. On the defensive end, the Embers have prevented almost all the shots, but they need to convert one of their own because they need a goal to win this one.
Yeah, looking like a repeat of game 2, 0-0. Maybe it stays like that the whole game. We shall see.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to with the shots, but one team has to score, and I really haven't seen a scoring touch from either team this game. Lots of failed attempts, and considering the high-scoring nature of the last couple games, that's just really surprising. As Boku pops that up, nice cutoff off the backboard by Serve though, over to Koala. Tries to go towards the mid. A nice clear though by ABC. Serves up, trying to get a follow here, but cut off by Stuffy. Stuffy looking to follow up on that, trying to get a shot, but ABC is there, but a great save from Koala. Boku trying to get control here though, but Koala is able to clear it. But a nice beat from ABC, and that's going to dribble in as the Cardinals have the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't what everyone was probably expecting with the Cardinals to be the first one to score, but he made a great shot and a great beat.
Yeah, Embers 0 for 7 on shots. They need one of those to go in because The score line is 1-0 against them, despite them having all the high quality chances. Almost a great play though. That was just a nice save, but ABC tries to get possession here. A nice bit of demoing, create some space for ABC. The player on the Cardinals, I said, needed to step up, and he's dribbling like crazy, getting the possession for his squad. Fort with a great clear over to Koala, but Koala gets 50'd as Boku playing his possession. 40 seconds to play here. The Embers trying to get this one clear, trying to get some possession, and to get those chances that they need in order to tie this one up with 30 to play. Over to Koala though. Koala with a bit of a dribble, beats one, trying to get a shot here. He gets it, but a nice save from Boku shuts him down. And ABC trying to go on a bit of a counterattack, but Fort is there, serves up to counter this one, puts it forward, but not on target. As ABC gets the possession, trying to get this one clear, can't quite. As Serve is there, Serve pops this up. Going for bumps, and that'll roll in. 3 seconds to play, the Embers tie it up here in Game 5.
Yeah, that's a very good play by Koala, just trying to interrupt, and it looks like ABC bumped his teammate.
Yeah, they bumped each other. They bumped each other, preventing anyone from able to get there. It rolls in. Serve gets the easiest goal of his life, and this one's looking like it's going to go to OT here in game number 5.
It's been a very, very good game, and let's hope this overtime is also very good in either way.
Yeah, every overtime's been like 5 seconds. We'll see if that'll continue as Stuffy wins the kickoff. Fort over to Koala. Koala back up to Serve. Serve looks for the shot, but a nice save from ABC. ABC over to Fort. Fort cuts off ABC. Over to Koala. Koala puts this one up off crossbar. No real follow-up though from the Embers. Just the one player pushed up in Koala. But Fort gets possession. Nice beat on the one, but ABC is there to push it back in. Serve beats out one. Looking to beat out a second, but cannot quite. Great clear from Koala though. We'll see if Serve can punish, but Serve cannot. Koala tries to put this one mid, but can't quite get there. Fort puts this up high. Stuffy's there though. Stuffy might have one more touch. Decent cutoff from Serve, but it drops to ABC. Koala off the backboard here, trying to keep the possession. Beats out one. Boku's awkward, beat up by Fort. Fort tries to follow that up. Serve and Fort caught out though. Koala, last man back, has to be there, and he is. ABC looks for the shot, gets cut off. Very back and forth so far this game.
Yeah, it's looking like it could be anyone's game in this OT. During like the main game, it looked like it was Embers' game. Just couldn't make their shots in, but looks like Cardinals just stepped this up because they know this is the last moment they have.
Yeah, Embers trying to convert on these high quality chances, going both ways with these chances. Lots of back and forth. A shot missed from Koala, trying to get that angle with the side flip, but just can't quite get there. As Serve gets the possession, pops it up. Fort trying to get there. Fort with a nice touch off backboard, but no one there on the side of the Embers, and Serve is now caught last man back. Beats out Boku though, but it rolls back up to Stuffy. Stuffy going for a dribble from his own corner. Beats out one, but a nice block from Koala as this rolls back into the Cardinals' end. A nice 50 from Koala, back to Serve. Serve with a decent shot. Can he get the follow though to end this one? Can't quite, as he cannot beat the defender. A nice double save. And the ball will trickle in off of a shot from Stuffy, and the game goes the way of the Cardinals.
Yeah, as we said, that was a very, very interesting game. It was a very close game. And hopefully these next few games end off about the same.
Yeah, every game's been close except one. This one was really close. Both teams struggled a bit on their scoring, but if I'm the Embers were 1 for 13 in shots. 1 for 13. That is an atrocious shooting percentage, and that needs to change because they're a high-scoring team, and they just could not score that entire game.
Yeah, they had possession, they had the most shots, they just couldn't convert. So let's hope in this next game they start maybe being 4 for 13, or a little bit better than 1 for 13.
Yeah, in because this Embers team, when they were winning, they were able to pot 4 goals in the first few minutes off of those high quality chances, and they had those chances last game. They just could not convert on them. But as I say that, a nice kickoff, but nobody there to convert, as ABC tries to get a counterattack here, gets a bit of a dribble. High off ceiling. Fort is there to bail his team out though, as ABC tries to get this one through. Can't quite though, as the ball bounces off. Little awkward. Serve trying to get this one going. Oh, serve to Fort. Fort back to serve. Serve back to Fort. Lots of back and forth on that side. Fort trying to wait out his teammate for his teammate to get some bumps. Does so successfully. And Koala pots an easy goal. A very good team play from the Embers.
Yeah, as most of their goals have been from serve, Fort, and Koala just trying to make disruption in the goal, and it seems to be working.
Yeah, the bump combined with the slow play created a pretty open net for Koala. He made no mistake, and they're actually converting on these plays, and we'll see if that'll continue as we're coming up to the 4-minute mark here in game number 6. As Boku tries to carry this one towards mid, gets cut off by Koala though. As ABC tries to get a 50, can't quite though, as it rolls backwards. Fort off the backward, trying to get this one clear. Back to ABC. ABC gets beat out. Wow, Boku gets beat out by Serve. Serve has the possession here, trying to get it towards the mid. Can't quite though, as Stuffy's able to clear this one. Fort with a nice shot, but a great save from Boku. Lots of back and forth Rocket League. Only 1 goal scored so far, but the possession, I would say, has been more on the side of the Embers here.
Yeah,
but
and another great bump from the Embers.
Yeah, the Embers with some excellent bumps. Serve with a nice shot. Doesn't quite go on to target, but he follows through with a bump on the goalie. And Fort has an open net, and it's 2-0 for the Embers. And we're at 3.5 minutes to play. And the Embers are actually converting on their chances, and they're up in this one.
Yeah, it's hard to say whose game it is so far, because it's so early on, but it looks like the Embers, if they keep playing this way, they'll take the series.
Yeah, the Embers have been the stronger team here. They've got 4 shots versus 1 on the side of the Cardinals. As Boku trying to get this back to ABC, but cut off by Fort. Fort tries to get a 50, can't quite. Ball off the backboard. Koala is up. Koala beats one high though off the crossbar. But this is possession for the Embers. And unlike last game, they have a lead that they can use to their advantage with this increase in offensive pressure.
Yeah,
nice beat from Koala. Can't quite get there though. A nice 50 across the line, but nobody there to convert on it. And on the counterattack, ABC tries to get it through. Can't quite as it goes wide. Fort tries to get the beat on ABC. It ends up getting 50'd off to the left. Boku can't quite get there though, as Koala beats him out. Koala with a shot, not quite on target as a block comes out. And ABC on the back wall, able to prevent from that chance from happening. But the Cardinals, they're playing a lot of defensive Rocket League, but they have a 2-goal deficit they need to fix here.
Yeah, it seems as if the Embers have just been running over them, and if the Cardinals are going to score, they need to do it soon.
Yeah, the Cardinals really, like, if they can play good defensive Rocket League all they want, but if this game ends 2-0, they still lose. So as Koala beats it out, that's an open net. If Koala can follow this up, and he makes no mistake, 3-0 with 2 to play.
Yeah, it's very hard to say with what the Cardinals can do at this point with how they're playing right now. They just need to hopefully get their offensive pressure up, maybe some more infield pressing, and hope they score early.
They need to shoot. They only have 3 shots.
Yep.
3 shots would tie this game. They're not converting. And the offense has been basically purely on the side of the Embers. Everything out of the zone on the side of the Cardinals has just been a big booming clear with no follow-up. And possession stays firmly on the side of the Embers. Another shot up from Koala, but can't quite get there as serve. As Fort trying to defend, but a great bump. But Boku blocked by his own teammate. A bit of offensive misplay when they need a goal the most. And now with 1.5 minutes to play, a 3-goal deficit, super difficult to come back from.
Yeah, but we have seen this team come back from a 3-0 deficit, but just with a little bit more time. That's what's probably going to end up getting them.
Yeah, time is really not the friend of the Cardinals. They haven't really been working together to really fight this. Lots of solo plays that a bunch of defenders is able to shut down, and everything's just a big boom with no follow-up. As Serve tries to counterattack, gets a nice shot, but a good save coming out from ABC. As Boku tries to get possession here in the corner, does so successfully, but with 48 to play, they need a goal now, or they're gonna fall.
Yeah, it looks like
Nice
that's
bump,
what they
though.
needed.
ABC
like-
with a beautiful demo.
Yeah, it looks like they took the advice of what the Embers been doing, trying to disrupt in the net, and it worked out in their favor.
Yeah, ABC pops it up, follows his own shot, gets the demo, and now it's a 3-1 lead with 41 to play, which is actually doable. They just need to score quick to bring this deficit to 1. Boku in his own corner gets 50'd up by Koala though, and Serve is up and scores. And now it's 3-1. It's a 3-goal lead with 31 to play. And if I'm the Cardinals, I'm getting worried.
Yeah, that's a very great way for the Embers to come back with that goal that the Cardinals just had. And it's hard to say what the Cardinals can do at this point.
Yeah, the Cardinals coming in clutch and really being the Embers are coming in clutch with their offense, and they didn't really show up last game, but they're showing up here when it matters most. And it's looking, with 20 seconds to play, like your single A champion will be the Embers as another goal gets potted. 5-1, 17 seconds. The Embers come all the way back from a really poor starting record, and now they're going to win the entire league.
Yeah, this Embers team came back through a lot of challenges that they hit, but it looks like they made their way to the playoffs and figured everything out. So
yeah, they had the biggest improvement in the playoffs versus regular season, and now they're gonna win the league. The most hyped team at the beginning becomes the most hyped team at the end as they take single A with a final scoreline of 5-1 in game number 6. What a game and what a series.
Very good series. The Cardinals, even though they lost, they played very good, and they made it all the way to the finals, so they can't be mad at that.
Yeah, what a series overall. I was like, that was entertaining, lots of back and forth. The Embers were the better offensive team, which really was the difference maker, and it came in and worked out really well in their favor. And now we've got to figure. Now we're just going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back with someone to do the interview. We'll be back with you in just a minute.
Welcome back, everybody, to the RLPC. My name is, of course, Dead Medic, and I have Koala with me here for the winter interview. Congratulations, Koala. I mean, starting off the bat, you guys won grand finals for single A. How you feeling? How are you feeling right now in this moment?
Honestly, I'm pretty hyped. We worked a long way to get here. It's been a long journey this season. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but we managed to pull it off at the end.
Yeah, I mean, you come into playoffs sort of 10-8. You know, obviously you deserve to be here, but you don't. I mean, at number one, so you have to fight through all that adversity, through everybody counting you guys out, being like, it's a first round team, but you make it all the way. You come through, you beat the Wranglers in a 4-0, then you 4-2 the Tempest, two very good teams, and you make it to grand finals, and you show out here against the Cardinals. Did you guys have a game plan going into this one? Did you know how the Cardinals operated, or did you just sort of feel your way through, rely on those mechanics that you guys knew would bring you to this point? You know, what was your game plan going into tonight?
Honestly, the game plan's been just focus on most of our rotations. We've had a lot of mistakes throughout the season. We had to clean it up to get here, to make it through playoffs against Tempest, Wranglers, and then Cardinals in the finals. But we managed to pull it in through the end.
Yeah, and obviously you came out, and it wasn't a blowout, but it wasn't close either. So you guys definitely had these Cardinals figured out. You know, as far as the team goes, you come in tonight. Who was that guy for you guys tonight? Who was the guy you're like, this is my hype man tonight. This is the guy I got to give props to. Who was your MVP of the match from your team?
Our team, probably Serve. Serve's had a lot of downfall in the regular season, but he came a long way to help bring us back up in the playoffs for sure.
Well, there you go. And, Cardinals, I mean, to their credit, they're a good team, right? They made it to grand finals. They got all the way, and it's unfortunate to them, but we can only have one winner. Did they scare you with your gameplay at all? Did you guys feel like you had them on lock? What was the hardest match of your bracket, postseason?
Honestly, the hardest match was definitely Tempest. Tempest was the high offense, and our defense struggled a little bit, so they were definitely the harder team to play.
Yeah. And so are you guys planning to stick together next season? What's your future plans as a team? Are you guys like, you're all going to, double A, or do you guys still try to play as a team, or was this sort of a one and done? You're really proud of this roster, but you won't see it again next season?
Honestly, I think we're all ranking out, so whatever happens next season happens.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, revel in the moment for this season. It was the one time maybe you guys get to play together, and you did it, and you won. So, obviously now you're grand finalists, and you go into the next season. Is your goal going to be get to back here? What do you take away from this victory, and what do you want to take away into your next series of events or your next journey in RLPC?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to Double A. I'm ready to play with more people with higher skill rank. I'm trying to get better as a player. I know everybody is, but that's my main goal in the offseason.
All right. Well, before I let you go, I always got to give you the opportunity here. Any words? You had a ton of fans and copy pastas in chat tonight. Obviously, you had Trots on the desk rooting for you guys. So, any words you got of encouragement, or any words for the fans that came out here to cheer for you that helped you guys get that dub?
I love everybody that cheered for us and didn't bet against us, and our biggest supporter for sure was Chubik.
There you go. Well, once again, brother, congratulations. Go celebrate with the boys. It's a big win for you guys, one you guys can talk about through the rest of your RLPC career. So congratulations from everybody here off the desk. It was a great performance. And with that, let's head back to the desk. I have Raid here with me. And Raid, I mean, it was a good series, but it never quite felt close, right? The Embers, I'd given a lot of credit to the Cardinals, but the Embers tonight came out on another level. The Cardinals, they struggled at times to get shots on or to break the defense from the Embers, and only once did the Embers drop a game, and even then, it was a very close one. So definitely came out looking like the better team. What do you think was the method or the reason they found so much success tonight?
I think it was just the scoring. I think on the side of the Embers, they had a lot more shots than the Cardinals, and they were converting on those shots. The only games they lost, the two games they lost were low scoring because they had a lot of shots, but they were not hitting the net. But they found it. They had a number of games where they were scoring consistently, and it was enough for them to take the series. And I think they were the better team, the deserving team, and they should be very happy with their performance tonight.
Yeah, obviously a conversation that comes up towards the end of the season is always, did the Embers deserve this victory? Were they truly the best team in RLPC, or did they just come alive for playoffs? I mean, did this performance tonight convince you, and the fact that they could beat the Tempest, that they could beat the Wranglers, that they could beat the Cardinals in the end, were they truly the best team of RLPC in single A this season?
They are the best team. I consider the best team the team that went in and performed in the playoffs. You can talk about how they weren't good in parts of the regular season, but they came out, they proved they were the best by beating multiple teams that people thought in the regular season were the best. Wranglers, Tempest, and then they get into the finals and they beat the Cardinals. Like, those are all really high quality teams that the struggling Embers in the regular season may not have beaten, but they show up where it counts, they win this championship, and they're most definitely a deserving team.
They are. Now, on the other side, of course, the Cardinals, right? To their credit, they made it grand finals. They made it all the way. They beat the Leopards, right? But they come out tonight looking a little flat-footed at times. You know, what was their difficulty, do you think? What was the major holdback that kept them from dominating these Embers?
I think it had to be their offense, because like they're a team that can score. ABC, I said, was their player to watch because he was their main scorer. And I felt like as a team, they weren't really getting the shots. They were playing solid defensively through most of the games. But when you're facing 13, 14 shots and letting 2, but then going the other way cannot score at all, you're not going to win the series. And their defense was good, but they just weren't getting the shots to win. And that was their big downfall.
Yeah. And, you know, I asked